Key steps: thoracentesis, determination of level of effusion, local anesthesia at insertion site, trocar and catheter insertion, removal of catheter. Prior to performing a thoracentesis, the operator must determine the level of pleural fluid with the patient sitting in the upright position. This can be done with percussion of the chest or egophony. Select an entry site just superior to a rib along the posterior mid-clavicular line. Clean the skin with an antiseptic solution and place a sterile drape over the area. Draw up local anesthetic into a syringe using a 23-gauge 1.5-inch needle to inject the anesthetic. After creating a superficial wheal, pass the needle deep into the intercostal muscle and inject 1 cc. Advance the needle 1 centimeter at a time, injecting 1 cc of anesthetic each time to anesthetize the deep layers superficial to the pleura. Apply negative pressure to the syringe while advancing it. You can usually feel a palpable pop when penetrating the tough, fibrous pleura. Inject 2 cc's of anesthetic into the pleural space, and then withdraw the needle only slightly to infuse 1 more cc of anesthetic at the pleura. This technique provides superb anesthesia. Carefully insert the trocar just above the rib where the anesthesia has been placed. Apply negative pressure to the syringe so that it is obvious when the pleural space is entered. Advance the catheter and then withdraw the trocar, leaving the catheter in the pleural space to collect fluid. The catheter is never withdrawn through the trocar as long as either device is in the patient. Withdraw 30 to 60 cc's of fluid using a large syringe to send for pathologic studies. If a large effusion is present, then perform a therapeutic thoracentesis during which you can remove several liters of fluid in one setting. After removing the desired amount of fluid, carefully and quickly withdraw the catheter to avoid an air leak into the chest cavity. Cover the wound with a simple bandage and obtain a post-thoracentesis X-ray.